All right, folks, we're back. Thank you so much for the patience. Smooth Brit says, grab Monster Train, just played your first game. Victory. Seems a little easier than Spire. Maybe a little easier. What I will say is that the game gets comparatively harder with the Covenant ranks. So while it starts out probably considerably easier than Spire, it ends up marginally easier than Spire by the end of things. Very notably, on the highest Covenant, you start at half HP, only 40. And that could make the beginning of runs very difficult. Down for random allied clan. All right, we'll do it. They want to see the random. They will. We rolled Awoken as our Umbra support. That's kind of unusual. Oh, but there's some very cool interactions we have available to us. More on that in a minute with Immortal Trade. And Restoration Detonation. Restore health to a friendly unit, deal damage to the front enemy equal to 5 times the amount healed. And plus capacity on the floor. Interesting options. So Umbra as a clan are all about buffing one really powerful unit, usually with morsels. Morsels are temporary units that you can create with cards that are then fed to other units, eaten by the frontmost unit in a row. And this can be used to scale the stats of your units. Even basic units like the Train Stewards can benefit from morsels. The Penumbra is a multi-limbed, kind of fiendish champ. He's really excels at being his own floor, so to speak, and just having really big base stats. But tends to struggle at this in the expansion, if you ask me. Before we pick our upgrade path, I'm going to look at the artifacts here, see if we get something like double morsels or something. Ooh, units cost -2. That is potent. All units. Train Stewards, summons, everything. And what do we get here? Yes, Fossilized Fangs. This is what I specifically wanted to find out whether we were getting before I picked the champ variant. Gorge abilities. When this unit eats a unit, trigger the effect twice. Not the eating itself, but any additional status effect. Oh, Shadow Siege has to be unlocked? That's a shame. That's okay. And one of the champ paths for this has Gorge. There it is. The Glutton. Starts with a little bit of lifesteal and gains attack and health when it eats a morsel. Heck yeah, let's be a glutton. How's it going, Draconic Flare? We ended up Awoken and Umbra. So we're going to try to have one really big, powerful unit. But we need to figure out how to deal damage to additional creatures. We can just have one big attack, but the problem is one big attack can only kill one enemy. And these restorers aren't able to kill anything else. So how do we actually kill things? I'm not sure. This might be the first time we take pyre damage. I imagine we're going to see a few units, especially with the Mark of Invasion here, simply slip past us. And we'll be setting up on top to give us maximum gorging time. Although, look at that. We take a lot of damage on turn 1, too. Let's see what Shade Splitter creates. Double morsels give us energy. Play Crucible Extension. Doesn't feel worth it. We've got healing anyway. Damage shield 1. Let's make one more. Okay, 2 Rebel Morsels, 1 Jeweler. So 2 of these will slip by and hit our pyre. Suppose that's okay for the moment. Oh yeah, we've got lifesteal anyway, so we go to full health. Don't know what I was worried about. And we could either let this morsel stick around in the deck, or we could play them. I think I'll keep them around. It's good to know lifesteal works for the full amount, even if the enemy only had 1 health. Oh, we also have no feasible way to get the Collector currently. Just not possible. And that was actually all of the morsels that we have. Oh. Probably want to put a steward behind the big one then? And I guess we could immortal trade and get some lifesteal on Penumbra here. Units are cheap anyway, right? Sure. So here, you go behind so we can start killing 2 instead of 1. You just die, and whatever. Seems like a pretty difficult starting deck. It's definitely possible in Monster Train to have wildly different starts. Even so bad such that you can lose outright the first combat on high Covenant levels if the starting deck is poor enough. Since we're not missing health, I can't do damage with Restoration Detonation. Truly a shame. Truly a shame. Getting jawwormed in Monster Train, that's right. Alright, now we have to feed the morsel to this nerd, unfortunately. I actually like that you're missing health. That'll make the Restoration Detonation work next turn. I want that. But overall, what Penumbra is really good at doing is killing bosses. So we'll want to take advantage of that as best we can. The power. This boss does not have trample. 10 lifesteal wins, though. So you can use morsels as body blockers. That can help a little bit in situations like this. The train steward gets one hit in there. One less enemy to deal with. But overall, it barely matters. Penumbra with a lot of lifesteal is a boss killer. 14 lifesteal means that for 14 rounds of combat, the boss can't even dent that health. Which is more than enough for our huge base attack to make short work of them. So we paid 12 health, and not even that, really. Oh. Early Furnace Tap. Amazing to see a rare here from the first card reward. Furnace Tap adds multi-strike to a unit, so we can make, for example, our big beefy Penumbra attack more times per turn. Only problem is it adds a ton of the Ember Drain status, which makes us lose energy at the start of our turn. But actually with Forever Flame, we might have some interesting strategies we can employ. We could just do a 0 energy build with Ember Drain. Ooh, I like that a lot. Give me that. Vine Grasp hits an enemy for damage. This is the only thing that we've seen so far that allows me to kill a small health enemy. So for that alone, it's worth considering. We could consider one of the stat boosters too, Steel Enhancer or Razor Sharp Edge. Do rare cards have distinct features? Yes. The rarity of a card is indicated by the dot in the middle of the card. Commons have a white dot, uncommons have a blue dot, and rares have a purple dot. In this game, the card border is used to indicate whether or not you've won with that card, and you can even customize what they look like. But yeah, the rarity is indicated by the colored dot. or oval, or whatever you want to call it. So, I think we should consider looking at units. They're cheap. Although Merchant of Magic can allow our support stuff to actually come online here. What's next? Merchant of Magic, Awoken Banner, or Hellvent? And then... Ooh, really good stuff if I don't go Merchant of Steel. So, good reason to go Merchant of Steel first. I do often advocate early Merchant of Steel. Yeah, that feels right. Okay, let's see what we get. Umbra units often have the Gorge keyword or otherwise interact with morsels. We have nothing that does damage. I could add magic power to Vine Grasp. It's kind of funny. Morsel Master. When you summon a morsel unit on this floor, create a copy. Normally, Morsel Master is a little annoying by virtue of being, I believe, a 2-cost unit, but here for free, they're very, very good. Especially alongside our double gorging Penumbra. Or Crucible Warden would gain 2 damage shield every time they eat a morsel, but we don't have that many morsels. Let's get some morsels. Love the Morsel Master here. Plus health on Morsel Master might be nice. Masters 1, Makers 2, says Kadian. I'm hoping we see a Morsel Maker. I'd really like that. Go Heartstone and then reroll? Although I don't have... Actually, maybe it's not worth paying for the reroll here. We don't really have anything good to put in the Morsel Master anyway. I just have stewards. That's not very good. This is not worth taking shards for. Do we want intrinsic on anything? Intrinsic Crucible extension could be a thing. Intrinsic Furnace Tap is interesting. Would make it impossible to afford the Shade Splitters after that? Seems bad. Ooh, but we could double it? Although they'd both be 2-cost, right? No, we don't want to double that there. What does the intrinsic keyword mean? It's like Innate Inspire. It starts in your opening hand. There. Yeah, I don't think I want that either. Okay, so we're not doing anything at the Divine Temple. I'm going to buy health for the Morsel Master. Could maybe purge a card, but I'm also okay not doing that. We have a Merchant of Magic coming up. Okay, I'll try to get through the next fight. I think we'll be okay. It's the Trial. +4 to combat enemy power. We've got really good healing, so that should be mostly irrelevant. Definitely want the unit drafts. Okay. Only Seraph's light will burn bright, he said sarcastically. Give me 2 copies of Magma. If we put the train steward at the bottom, they'll just die. Seems bad. The stat gear. Wow, that is a lot of aggro power, actually. The +4 was way worse than I thought. Yikes. Alright, well, obviously we're using Vine Grasp on the Collector. I'm greedy. Took a little bit of fire damage. It's fine, right? Totally fine. You can die. Have some regen. Ooh, I didn't consider the part where my champ might get killed here. Spooky. I can summon 2 chump blocker morsels, though. That'll work. If we summon them behind, then the champ gets killed by the enemies before anything happens. But if we summon them in front, then they're blocking the first hits so the champ gets to live. And that is very important here. Unfortunately, we do take some more pyre damage, though. We'll take another 13 as these back 2 enemies get through. Yeah, the multi-strike clergyman, empowered by the shards that we took so far. He's taller and much more deadly. I want to immortal trade. No, I want to be able to furnace tap. Very important that we do that. This helps, though. So I can furnace tap, right? Immortal trade, right? Yes, I can. Let's do it. Pretty worrying that we're down to 45, actually. Let's see. 9 plus 8 plus 5 is not more than 28, so we're safe. Good. Yeah, very spooky fight. Right, that's not more than 28? That's not more than 28. True, still more than the Covenant 25 starting health, but I mean, that we've lost this much implies we're not going to stop losing it. You know? That's the part I'm worried about. GG, you nerds. So here's where the lifesteal becomes super important to let you tank multiple hits from the boss, even if the boss almost kills your champ. Morsels, very important. Perils of Production can also be a way to generate energy in a deck that is using extensive Ember Drain. But I think right now we just need the way to make the morsels in the first place. So we'll take packed morsels. And we don't really want cards that aren't free, although Steel Enhancer works here. It's not good enough. Wow, we get to see Morsel-Made on the first run. Morsel-Made's property says, when a unit that can be eat is summoned onto the floor with Morsel-Made, Morsel-Made will immediately eat it. And then gains Gorge stats, which are going to be doubled by the Fossilized Fangs. This is huge. He's going to be a big boy. And that definitely makes me want to go Merchant of Magic. Eternal Stone? No, Keepstone. Holdover Immortal Trade's kind of interesting. Holdover Shade Splitter is boring, but kind of effective. Let's see what my other options are. I've got an Awoken Unit, Caverns, and a Divine Horde. Let's look at the Horde first. Draw 10, turn 1, yes. Trader's Quill is pretty good here too, but draw 10, turn 1, for sure. For sure. Especially with unit price down. We can just get set up on turn 1 every time. So do I want to hold over on any of this? No. What we want to do is get in some cost reductions on cards to make them free. These Shade Splitters should be free, so I can play them after playing Ember Drain. Put more magic power on Vinegrass was probably welcome. Remove Consume. Let's go. Ooh, do we do it on the Furnace Tap? No, it's too expensive, right? We make a permanently reusable free packed morsels here to use with our Morsel-Made. Can you make your whole deck cost 0? That's kind of the idea here. This card now is also a very good card to duplicate. It doesn't have any temple upgrades, so it's actually free shard cost-wise to duplicate this card. But it is extremely powerful. Okay, what's in here? The Sweeper. Just gives 30 health, and this gives Rejuvenate when healed. So far we have Morsel Master, Morsel Maid, and I think I'm going to infuse the Morsel Master into the Morsel Maid, which we can do right now, right? Yeah, we're at the temple. No, we're at a Divine Horde, apparently. That's right, I took this. So that way the Morsel Maid will double morsels and then immediately eat the doubled morsels, which is going to double gorge off each of them. So it's going to get 4 times stats per morsel. That's pretty ridiculous. Are early removals less valuable than Inspire? Yes, because you're allowed to purchase multiple removals at the same shop. You can just keep buying remove, 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 remove. So it's often better to save your money. For that reason, I think Spire might be the same way, if it worked that way. You just get to Act 4 and you'd be like, I want to remove every strike at the same time. And you could. That said, I might want to purge a card just because we're in short-term danger. These restores in particular are absolute garbage, and I'd like to get rid of them. They're worse than the train stewards are, even. Maybe you wanted to think about that sweep. Give me a random Umbra consumable card, please. Damage shield? No thanks. Train collapses under its own weight. Isn't there a plus spell power consume in the shop? Yes. I could put that on one of the restores, I suppose. I'd rather remove the card outright. I'm probably going to go Vortex Horde. Although looking for... yeah, probably Vortex Horde. Okay, yeah, let's remove one of these. And yes, the price of removals is across the whole run. Definitely. So I could put Penumbra and Morsel-Make on the same floor. I have no idea if that's the right move, but it might be what I'm going to do here. And Furnace Tap turn 1 feels like a bad idea. Oh yeah, we also have Morsel Master. That's right. They're not together yet. Okay, so we do want them on separate floors then. Excuse me. In that case, I guess I'll put Penumbra up top, Morsel-Make in the middle. We'll block this explosion with a Train Steward. Just embiggen. Oh, they explode twice. Understood. Well, now you've lifesteal, so... enjoy your heal. Alright, yeah, let's do this. This. Mortal Trade? Yeah, we can afford that. You. Have some lifesteal. Alright, good talk. Duplicate the morsels, and then immediately feed them to the Morsel Maid. Also, I need protection from those bombs. They're nasty. Ooh, gain 2 energy immediately. Look at the stat gains. He's so big. Our big boy. That's right. If they're together, the Penumbra will never get a chance to scale, because the Morsel-Maid will eat them all. But that's probably what I'm going to do anyway, is feed them all to the Morsel-Maid. Why not, after all? Able to play that. No Ember Drain for me. Morsel-Maid is already, I think, beating Daedalus one-on-one, but we're not done yet. Check this turn out. Nom noms. Oh yeah, let's speed up the game for these. The morsel procs take too long. A 124 and counting. Glorious. There's Furnace Tap. Although we're actually not killing this Disciple. Take 2? I guess I'm okay with that. Multi-strike. Of course, then we have no Ember on this turn, but that's fine. Actually, that means we're going to take some more damage? I don't like that. Oof. Ow. Nothing I can do about it now. Bummer. More. Troublesome. Very troublesome. Bonk. That's a beefy boy. Yeah, I think it actually was correct to play Furnace Tap on the Penumbra to save some of that damage, but oh well. Apply quick. Strike before the enemies do. That's decent. None of these feel like they're that important. I'll skip these. Sweeper again. Don't think we want them, though. I get a banner if I'm going this way, unless I'm going Merchant of Steel, which seems actually kind of likely because I do want the heal. Remove 2 is very important, though. Definitely tempting to pair Sweep here so that we can just clear out some backline stuff somehow a little more easily. It's not amazing. With a decent upgrade, it would be better. I'd have to really go Merchant of Steel then. Otherwise, we're not getting a Merchant of Steel until quite a while. It's assuming I even go there. Can you get Sweep as a unit upgrade? No, it's the one property you cannot ever apply to another unit. Pretty much everything else you can apply somehow, but not Sweep. So it is an exclusive property for that reason. Alright, well, we'll take it. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but we'll take it. We want draw, energy, or capacity. It's not energy, I'll tell you that. Feels like it probably should be draw, especially if everything's going to be 0 cost. Yeah, more draw. When in doubt, add draw. So, Merchant of Steel, question mark, or the juicy stuff. Need that removed too. I'm gonna fall for it. Unupgraded units are not smart, but neither is having 2 restores in the deck. Colton Vault, as long as you have money, lose money instead of taking damage when your pyre would take a hit. This one's a bit weird. There's definitely ways to abuse this. This is how we got our pyre to kill the last divinity one time. I'll happily take an infused mallet, though. That'll help us deal with those small health units. There's a 25% chance we simply don't even see them. Ah, and I was hoping. The other option is to add trample to our champ itself. A monstrous version of Penumbra here. Crosspath a little bit. That way we can boost the offense by gorging, and the trample means any overkill damage applies to the next unit in line. That's great. What about this banner? No, these are not what I want. Unless... 5 damage shield would be pretty good to infuse here. Have to carry dead weight around for a while. Get it? I'd also have to take more shards that I'm comfortable with. I'm not going to do that. Spell chain. Tempting to purge one of these for shards, too, but we're getting another remove to here, I believe. Yeah, I'll just remove both resto debts there. And now it's time to sack you into the Morsel-Make. Guess those train stewards could go, too, though, huh? We've got a lot of things to remove. All right. We'll do it. I also need money. And with Trample Champ, I know we're pretty safe to do this. Oh, they also got hammered? Nice. Very nice. Big. And yeah, our ability to actually feed the champ is quite limited. We'll take the opportunities where we see them. Have some lifesteal. Just get butchered down there. I do want them to die, though, so... It's all good. Oh yeah, that's the other thing the infused mallet does. 25% of the time, your treasure goblins are free. Easy. All right, Husk Hermit, you're gonna go behind. Let's see what we got here. Damage shield, lifesteal, damage shield. More lifesteal is good on Penumbra here. Damage shields are great for you. Yeah, and then sweep kills the one in back. Perfect. Choo-choo. Alright, this feels like a pretty good two-floor setup, actually. Champ on top, Sweeper, and Morsel-Made below. I like it. Oh, you are beefy, though. I guess we're going to need the Furnace Tap right now, huh? Let's do it. Oh, I almost had enough energy to play the echoed version, too. We got a 3-cost version in hand. We're going to put a cost reduction on this later so that we can properly play it when it appears. But not yet. No, not yet. Here, you should be in front. I mean, barely matters if it gets to the top. I guess we might as well start stacking lifesteal there. Alright, and that's enough. Good. Keep giving lifesteal up top here. Pyre will take a little bit of damage from this enemy, huh? Unless we can scale to 77, you get what? Plus... Yeah, that'll be perfect, right? Yeah, 77. Nice. There we go. Love to see it. One time you want a Rebel Morsel. Have some more damage. Honestly, have more everything. GG. Ooh. Kill a friendly unit to add 3 uncommon or rare morsels to your hand. Hey, and there's the way to apply Trample, the Umbra Stone. As long as I can get a cost reduction on it, Cannibalize is really good. You can even cannibalize your own morsels if you need to. Or card draw. It's going to be hard to afford the energy cost of these. Let's skip these. Not using a lot of the green in this deck at the moment. We're mostly all Umbra, no Awoken. Although the Husk Hermit is helping. I guess that's about it. Okay, lose you. And you. Sacrifice is also good use for the Train Stewards. They do accept their sacrifice. Yes, they do. I could double stack Furnace Tap. Double stack Spell Chain Furnace Tap. Multi-strike 2, Ember Drain 8. But how the heck do I afford that? I don't, is the short answer. We just can't do that. That's not going to work. That's not a thing. Are there any builds where you can just not play the champion? Yeah, absolutely. That's possible to do. Wouldn't necessarily say it's easy or a good idea, but it is possible. Ooh, Permafrost on the Furnace Tap. There we go. That would allow me to afford the second version more easily, but that's still not what I actually want there. Permafrost on Immortal Trade's a little better. Could even put it on Cannibalize. It's interesting. I want to be able to play both at the same time, though. I guess Permafrost Immortal Trade's good, or we could just not spend 90 gold. That's also good. I think I know what I'll be hellventing. Excellent. The scaling. The scaling. Bone Dog. A dog made of bones. It's by Hell Portal. Its bone tail rattling together against the stone in a jerking motion you suspect his nerve is wagging. Yep. You catch a nervous glimpse of a foreign world through the portal. 'Tis a place not of this realm, but still equally hostile, and this bone dog seems eager to get as far away from it as possible. You wouldn't dare subject the dog to the violence of battle, but showing some kindness is a reward in and of itself. Yes, we actually have a great combo here. Bone Dog's Favor is a spell card. When this is in your hand at the end of turn, this restores 5 pyre health. And we can, in fact, freeze that. Dog licks your face and jumps aboard the Bone Shaker to surely make quick friends with all the other monsters inside. Retaining heals, heck yeah. Ooh, armored stealth enemies. And we're getting gold? It should be fine. Eat. Alright. Wow, those actually live. Spooky. Just killed the steward willingly. Don't play any of that. Or actually, no, do, right? Because we have at most 1 energy to spend next turn? Okay, so do this. Damage shields are good here. We want lifesteal up top. These up top. Everybody else gets fed to the Morsel-Made. Really cool thing about Morsel-Made is that it means there's no limit to the amount of morsel generation that is useful for your deck. Normally that's a very big limiting factor for Umbra. But here, not so much. I'm sorry, Train Steward. Actually, no, I'm not sorry at all. More lifesteal. So our top floor champ will now clear out enemies as long as their combined life total is less than Penumbra's attack power, which at 100 is usually pretty easy to do, although we might need to furnace tap up top here. I'm okay with that. Furnace tap on the top. I can also get enough energy to replay the thingy. Oh wait, no! Ha ha ha! We have 5 energy. That means I can do furnace tap into furnace tap again. 100 times 3. The power. Holdover works on the Bone Dog, but it's going to cost you 1 drop per turn. That's kind of funny. That's actually kind of similar. There used to be an interaction in Slay the Spire. This got patched out, but Burn and Regret could be... Not Regret. Decay. Burn and Regret could be rebounded to go back on top of your deck with Rebound if you ended your turn after playing Rebound and they were in your hand, because when they activate, it counts as them being played. So the next card played was Burn, and it goes to the top of the deck. All right, nothing to sacrifice? Nope, actually, we can sacrifice you. We don't need you. Sorry, bud. More power for the big one. So here we'll actually have to sacrifice a morsel to get more morsels. We can do that. We'll lose a morsel jeweler here to get 3 more of something. Just careful not to accidentally sacrifice the champ, eh? Wow, he just chunks them all. That's brutal. That is brutal. So this boss can be really tricky because of the stealth property. It can't be attacked in combat for 7 turns, so it's allowed to do 7 times 17 damage to you for free. And if your units aren't tanky enough, that's going to get you killed real fast. No problem for us, though. Here, you be in front. Bonk. GG. We healed a lot. Got a lot of money. Here's some more ways to get morsels. Another cannibalize or grovel. Apply damage shield. And add 2 uncommon or rare morsels. We're going Hellvent, Concealed Caverns, Hersel's Horde. And then no Merchant of Magic for a while, so I don't think I want another cannibalize. That won't be 0 cost. Likewise, these are too expensive. Since we've already got a trample unit, I don't feel like we need more. Ooh. When you summon the second unit during a turn, gain 3 energy. That will allow us to gain energy from summoning morsels, which could make it much easier to play the second copy of Furnace Tap. Heck yeah. Double spell chain. I can spell chain cannibalize. Ooh, that's pretty good. Think about that for a minute. Probably going to dupe the packed morsels here. We didn't get the cheaper furnace tap that I was hoping for. Guess I'll look at the caverns first in this case. Another artifact. We'll trade Pyre Health since I can easily get that back. Doggo. Start of turn, add a Sting spell to your hand. 0 cost, deal 10 to the front, draw 1 more next turn. Actually, Stings seem like they're going to pollute the deck. And not in a good way. I'm going to skip that for 25 gold. We've deemed you worthy. Because I could also dupe Cannibalize with Spell Chain. I don't know if that's right, though. Don't think it is. We'll dupe the morsels. But I still will Spell Chain Sacrifice. Might be time to get rid of these immortal trades. Lifesteal no longer feels like it's helping. One of them is okay. We don't need both, though. Let's do it. Duplicate the Doggo. 10 health per turn. It's actually reasons to want to do that. Like if you had the balancing scales, that could turn into money for you then. Be pretty cool. Archus. Archus. Darkness in the car. No spells on that floor, huh? Very well. But I can play the morsels on a different floor and then actually deploy the morsels on the top. That's allowed. Bum, bum, bum. Not yet. Then we play Crucible Extension, which is going to make the Immortal trade more expensive. Except it's actually not more expensive because it's secretly at a -1 cost. That's funny. Secret. It's a secret to chat. Don't have units die. Got it. More. Should have done that on top again. I don't know why I didn't. Doesn't matter. And Morsel-Make, why don't you get the furnace tap this time? Some weird stuff we can do this turn, that's for sure. I should be able to play this furnace tap. What's that? ×3. Well, we want to cannibalize first, right? Can't give me commons, got it. Just have all the stats. No spells on this floor. Got it. Stats. $300×3. I like it. Front guy in the middle is called Morsel-Make. This is a unit that you can only get in the expansion for the Umber clan. He's special. More souls. Just a casual, almost 500×3 attack power. No biggie. Absolutely squished. Just completely squished. Kill Arcus in one combat round. We're already there. Alright, well, good talk. I don't care if my cards are more expensive. You think I care? Yeah, deck feels like it could already handle Seraph with what we got, but we get some more prep time. Curious to see what we can do with it. Alright, I'm just going to end turn twice here. 3 easy payments of $4.99. GG. Second furnace tap. Or Wretch. Return all eaten units to your hand. This is only subject to hand size limitations, really. Literally gross. Heck yeah, Wretch. And I guess more card drawing? I just guess more card draw. This is going to be some scaling. Let me tell you. Do you know we don't have any unit upgrades yet, by the way? Our units that are killing everything, they're not even upgraded. I guess we should do that. But I don't have to. Merchant of Trinket seems nice. Yeah, who needs upgrades? That's right. Who needs them? So, bigger base stats or bigger growing? Grow bigger, my child. Grow bigger. Oh, love Crucible extension. Let's lose this Shade Splitter. No, no, and no. Units get an extra upgrade slot. Oh, there's rationing scales. Before each battle, set pyre health to 50. If this reduces pyre health, gain $3 for every pyre health you lost. That's not actually helpful this late in the run, but it is there. Definitely like 7 energy turn 1 to go with 10 cards turn 1. That would allow me to double Furnace Tap turn 1 if I wanted to. Let's do that. And I guess I'll take the extra upgrade slot, question mark? Isn't it helpful with a dog? Thing is, we only get to go through one node and benefit from the money, which is going to be entirely wasted by the price of the rationing scales. We'll lose 90, so we'll get 90 by 3. We'll actually gain 60 in that one floor. But then we're at 50 pyre health for the rest of the run, which is not good. So I don't think that's worth 60. Don't think it is. We're not going to be able to use 3 upgrade slots, are we? No way. Okay, just keep the money then. Let's hear. Oh, Penance Yard. These are special blight artifacts. This one gives us 3 calcified ember and says playing a blight card deals 120 damage to the front enemy unit. That's actually useful against the last divinity. Friendly units get more damage for every blight card we have, or when we play a blight card, restore 5 health. I'm actually okay with Ember Stasis here. Do Ember Stasis. Curses can't be mastered, that's right. In my Spire challenge, they can be. Easy. You are providing multi-strike. Duly noted and all that. Double Steward on the bottom. Ah, got him. All right, Morsel-Make, show them what you can do. Check this out. Nom noms. Very tasty. Good job. 7 cards in the eaten pile. Do it again. Delicious. I like that there's specifically an eaten pile. It's behind my face, though. You can't see it. There's a little button for it. So nice, I ate them twice. And then multi-strikes twice. Oh. Hey, you can't live. That's not fair. Unacceptable. It's 120 to the front, right? Aye. $15 stacks of damage shield. I think that's 17. Here, you have some bonuses too. Just in case you ever get to do anything. Am I gonna keep one of these calcified embers to try to master it? No, you can't master curses in Monster Train, so there's nothing to master. Now, it's not for no reason. The whole point of taking this is so that when we kill the mini-bosses and get the shards from them, we can do 120 damage with them. We don't care about the calcified embers, though. Blech. Oh, big child. You can also play the Bone Dog if I want one more morsel. Oh yeah, by the way, when you... That's right. When you... Just because the hand size is 10 doesn't mean you only get back 10 morsels when you retch. That's a lot of morsels. I'm cool with that, actually. Although, all the more reason to actually play the Bone Dog before I do that. Alright, another 500 times 3, easy. Look at those stats. Vicious, just vicious. Alright, one-shot the boss, please. How would you play the Bloom Dog? It's unplayable. Oh yeah, I can't. Well, never mind then. I thought I could play it to discard it, but no, I can't. It's stuck there. Fair enough. Pick better scaling for the champ so that we could, if we needed to, scale up our trample power a bit better. Oh look, more multi-strike. I'll take it. Master Channel Song just to do it. This card is bad, but I think we can just sneak it in there. How many dead draws am I okay with? Consume? I can just play it. Oh, and it did get better with Intrinsic. That's true. That is true. Endless, huh? Aha! Multi-strike! You know what? Have some spikes, Morsel-Made. Please enjoy. Oh, there is -2 cost that we can put on this. Wondering if we'd see that. Shadow Box. When you play your 20th morsel of the battle, deal 150 damage to enemy units on all floors. Sure. Free Vine Grasp every turn. Doesn't seem that helpful. Rooting things that get to the top seems unnecessary. Just reroll. More capacity on the middle floor. Seems unnecessary. Go ahead and make a copy of that. To manipulate enemy positioning. I think we're not going to care about it, though. Said enemy positioning. Oh yeah, we've got 2 train stewards still. We don't need them. I like that we still haven't mastered these. Almost made it through. No reason to keep our money. I guess we get more score for having more money. That's about it. Eh. Bring it, Seraph. Multi-strike 4 this time. Alright, this time I'll do the multi-striking on Penumbra, because Seraph is constantly summoning units on the top floor that we would need to be able to deal with. You can't live. You're nasty. Get rid of this. What's this? Rubble Morsel. Might as well, then. I can just retch it back. And we'll go Furnace Tap, Furnace Tap, Furnace Tap. To give our champ a ×4 multi-attack, as well as plus 18 attack per gorge. Seems good to me. Okay, no energy morsel. I think we'll use the Crucible extension, though. More stats for you. $220, huh? Oh, I do have one more energy somehow. I'm not sure where that came from. Not gonna question it, though. Good. Morsel Blitz, the power. Wow, that was turn like 2 or 3. Holy crap! To do Morsel Blitz already is absurd. Hey, you can't hide down there. Well, I guess you can if you want to, but you shouldn't. That's illegal. Have more furnace tap. Times 6. Use the power. Keep boosting that. Return all the eaten units to my hand, and then put the rest on top of the deck, I guess. Wow, look at that stat gain. Holy crap. Minus 981. Dang. Seraph goes back up top again, he'll just die outright. Pretty wild. All the morsels. Forever. Actually as fast as I can make this go, by the way. Absurd. To the top, Seraph. No. How dare you. According to the game, there are 33 morsels in the eaten pile that I'm about to recreate with the wretch. Oh my. Handful. The stats. This is going to be a record for gorge triggers in the save file, probably for all time. It's good stuff. Alright, there he goes to the top, to his own doom. GG, Seraph. Eat 386 times 6 damage. Friend. Basher of the Ages, thanks for 10 months of support. Much love to you. The full metric year. Squished. But can the last divinity do any better? So I think this deck actually wants to swap positions of Penumbra and Morsel-Made for this battle. We want Morsel-Made on top with the sweep. Sweep kills morsels problematically, but if Morsel-Made eats them immediately, there's no chance to get swept. And we'll put Penumbra in the middle row here. We'll get attacked by 7x2, which is a bit mean, but nothing he can't survive. And I see we've drawn the Furnace Taps on turn 1. So I think I'm just going to go hog wild with that. Maybe we go Furnace Tap Penumbra? Or do we just Furnace Tap the Morsel-Made up top and try to grind down Divinity as quickly as possible? That sounds more effective. That sounds much more effective. Damage shield. That could be good. Yeah, Morsel-Made with this much multi-strike should be easy peasy here. Can put Husk Hermit on top too. There's no real reason to, but yeah, why not? The Zerg Rush. 13 times 6. And I can even play this one, too. Nice. Dead? Just barely, it seems. I guess we could cannibalize Penumbra. Or we could maybe body block. I'll use this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Wait, you're dying again? Oh, because I gave them incant. Whoops. That was a bit. That was not right. Fool. It's all right. I fixed it. Also, Morsel Blitz. Get wrecked, everybody. Good job, Shadowbox. That's a really cool relic. 800 damage this turn. Let's go. Absurd. One time. Dang. The power. GG, Divinity. It's all over, but we need as many Gorge procs as possible. I demand it. Gotta get that logbook entry complete. GG. Delicious. 400 times 7. The big bonk. GG Twitch chat, that's a heck of a lot of points. What a gorgeous run. Twitch chat, GG. Not quite a 70k pointer. Hell yeah, 12 more Divine Mastered cards. Excellent, including Bone Dog. And Channel Song. You unlocked Making of a Morsel. I was wondering where this card was. And the Shade Lamp. First time an enemy unit dies, get 2 morsels. Cave In is a Descend All. More morsels. The Alloyed Construct. This unit's cool. Needs to eat morsels to attack. Kindle. A very breakable card. X cost gained. It's a double your energy card. But in the form of an X cost. Spikes. Sozu. Good stuff. Does it have the stats? Deep link. Interesting. Just want the stats. Is there a stats page to the logbook? Personal records. Morsels eaten, 473. Gorge triggers, 940. I think that's gonna be there forever. 940 gorge triggers. Holy moly. Absurd. Absurd. And 136 Ember Drain applied, yeah. Glorious. Glorious.